and he's using his pawing jab to try and set that up.
No, you're right, because in previous fights we've seen that he seems kind of awkward, but in this fight he's not looking.
There's a big left hand, and down goes Romero. It's over. That's it. No more.
He did indeed, and what he'll do here is just counter left hand as Romero came in squared up.
We haven't seen body work from Martin. I want to see that left to the body.
Oh, left uppercut. Down goes Martin! Mamma mia! 6, 7. It's one tank. Davis scripts this stuff. Here's the corner. Frank should not be in there. We were talking about that. He's just setting himself up for big trouble here. There's the uppercut, and there's the left hand. Wow! Once he stunned him with that uppercut.
Again, it's really down to the comfort zone of the fighter, but a lot of times, if a guy knows how to fight lefty, he'll fight another lefty.
Couple of right hooks land on the face of Pedraza by Davis. And a left uppercut to the body, and another one on the inside.
Oh, good body shot by Davis. He got that underneath there. He hurt him with that body shot.
Pedraza's hurt.
Pedraza's hurt.
Here's where we'll see the work downstairs and how Pedraza will be hurt. Working upstairs and downstairs is Davis, and he showed great combination work on the
right there.
inside.
That's the shot right there.
There's the body shot that just really hurt.
And yet look at Gervonta Davis, 22 years of age, still showing composure. Team off on Pedraza.
Around Davis would continue the assault. Now Pedraza's a righty because of the body shot with his left hand very low to protect the body, and Davis very smartly throwing right hooks.
Opening up an opportunity for an uppercut just like that. And it's Davis emptying the fusillade on Pedraza. Oh, vicious right hand! Pedraza goes down!
8, 9.
And this fight is over! Gervonta Davis at 22 becomes the youngest champion in boxing!
Very exciting period in the 7th round.
It was a big right hook.
Yeah, the right hook, which had become a very important weapon for Davis, sent Pedraza down. And he had landed some very big punches prior to that. And as you pointed out, Paulie, Pedraza was still hurt from the body punches, and Pedraza sitting there getting ready to get up, but they would not allow this fight to continue as he struggled to his feet, and the referee took a good long look at him.
Here's the thing, I didn't think he struggled to his feet, but he had taken a lot of damage, and it's probably a good stoppage in the end.
Here we see it again, the right hook of Davis. You know, we were at the fighter meeting. Morrow mentioned to Davis, is that right hand your most powerful punch? He said, well, I like both the left and the right. But tonight, he showed us both punches, but the right hook ultimately a little more powerful.
And he landed some solid left uppercuts early on in the fight, especially on the counter.
And that young man demonstrated, among other things in this performance,
a lot of torque. Look at this. Look at the torque he generates, because he comes with the left hand and misses it, and it generates the torque to the other side of his body, and he's able to really get a lot of leverage on that hook when he brings it back around. It's not the hook you want to get hit with when it's coming.
He's got. He's kind of looking at the crowd like, I got this guy, and no, you don't.
That was the left hand that hurt him, and he thought he had Davis wrapped up. Now he blocks the next one. But Davis, we mentioned how good a combination puncher he is.
This guy right here with the blue shirt on.
The right hook,
yeah.
He has a very great arsenal of punches. Let's take a look at the same sequence and see where he got hurt.
This is just careless on the inside. This is a 24-year-old kid who may be a little bit overconfident in the moment. Maybe just trying to let the crowd know that you might be I might be up against a hometown guy, but I'm not intimidated. And it's a bit too much. There he has the presence of mind to block, though.
He knows the left hand is coming.
Okay, all right.
But what makes Davis a little different than other guys you're going to face is he doesn't just get you hurt.
He makes him miss that shot. Yeah. That was a good shot right there.
And I think the way that looked is what made, and then that other left hand is what made Harvey Doc.
But you see right there, he's looking to smother. Right there, as Harvey Doc steps in, he's looking to step in and smother.
Yeah.
Watch the last instant. He kind of ducks. You're going to see the big shot by Davis right here. And here it comes. Definitely got attention.
Okay. All right.
But that one doesn't really land. That one does, but it's kind of smothered shot. That one's a good shot.
The fact that second left hand hurt him again is what sent Doc in. And I think he was worried about him getting hung up on the ropes and taking punishment. Obviously, you see, he doesn't agree with the stop.
No doubt to me he felt the shots. No doubt. But
in any case, a victorious Gervonta.
A straight hook followed by a right hook. That found its mark, and down goes Ruiz. He got blasted. Oh my goodness.
6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Jack Ruiz.
¿Quieres seguir? ¿Quieres seguir?
This one is over. A first round finish by Gervonta Davis. Take a look at it, the left hook. And here from overhead, Davis waiting. Boom, that connected right on the temple. And down went Ruiz. And the blood pouring from the head of Ruiz. And Jack Ruiz asked him in Spanish, he goes, do you want to continue? And Ruiz gave no sign that he wanted to continue. And lo and behold, that'll be it. What an impressive performance by Gervonta Davis. I mean, absolutely, you could not have written a better plot for him to come out in his first fight, main eventing, dealing with the cold, not feeling the best, outdoors when it is in the mid-50s and finishing off Hugo Ruiz in one round. Gervonta Davis is must-see TV, and he proved it tonight with that performance over Hugo Ruiz. And look at this power by Davis. Boom! And again, Davis felt like he had him hurt. And down went Ruiz. And Davis sensing that the end could be near. And there you see the adulation out of Gervonta Davis.
6, 7, 8. Caminado allí. Camina aquí. Camino adelante. Get back in the step back. Listen to me.
Take a look at the knockdown.
Hey, listen to me. Tell him I gave him a full minute rest.
Gamboa got blitzed with, that was a slip. Big straight left, a couple big shots. Davis trying to finish off Gamboa. Over Pedraza, down goes Gamboa. And this one is over. Gervonta Davis with the finish of Yuriorkis Gamboa.
was there the whole fight. Some big ones landed, but none like that.
It's the punch that you don't see that does the most damage, and that punch came out of nowhere. Leo Santa Cruz did not see that uppercut coming, and just took him out. But again, you got to give credit to Leo Santa Cruz. He did something that I was even, shocked, which was stand toe-to-toe against a bigger puncher than Gervonta Davis.
He was able to do that for a good portion of this fight, and they felt that if he'd gotten through these rounds, he was going to do well in the second half of the fight, but it was not to be. The power of Davis, too much for him.
And the mentor, Floyd Money Mayweather, reacting to Gervonta Tank Davis's 23rd knockout.
It almost seems like Davis is looking for a knockout.
Right hand to the body by Barrios.
Ooh, body shot.
Barrios is down again. 3rd time in the arm.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Come here. Protect yourself.
The Aztec Warrior summoning that inner resolve. Davis stumbles the left. Barrios a double number. It's over. It's over. Gervonta Tank Davis has ascended to 140 pounds. And Davis has recorded the knockout victory.
We'll take a look here at the knockdown. This is that tremendous, of course it's an uppercut. What else would it be for Gervonta Davis? And again, we see a body punch, much like we did with Jamel Charlo knocking down Rosario, doing big damage.